Sony is entering the monitor and headphone space for, well, I guess the PlayStation side specifically, not just Sony, because clearly Sony has been making both TVs and headphones for quite some time. But these are very specific to the PlayStation, I suppose, although they work with the PC environment as well. I gotta be honest, I'm a little underwhelmed. Maybe the reviews come out and they'll be like incredible, but I'm kind of underwhelmed. I'm gonna quickly go over this so Jeff doesn't completely fall asleep with Tech Talk.
Oh boy.
That's why I made this the shortest thing possible. Great news though, Mr. Black. They named their monitors after BMWs. So that means they're going to go super fast and be super amazing and be worth all the money that they're going to charge for them. You got two options on the monitor side, the M3 and the M9. I don't think BMW's done an M9 yet, but just give them long enough, they'll get there. The number will keep going up. The monitors are 4K 144 Hz and 1080p 240 respectively. So if you have 17 3090 Ti's and actually plan on pushing 4K 144, great news. The monitor can do just that if you step up into the M9. The M9 is HDR 600 rated, while the M3 is 400. Those are okay. I wouldn't bother putting HDR on anything underneath 600. The C1, for example, or similar to Jeff's to a degree, Jeff's would be maybe 500 because his OLED is first generation, but the C1, so last year's OLED and this year's would be floating in and around 600, and that's just enough that when you turn HDR on, your eyes go, oh, there's a difference. Basically, everything below that, you're turning it on and you're telling yourself there's a difference, and your eyes are like, bruh, I can't fucking see any difference between these two images. Everyone should be hopefully, and they are, pretty much every television manufacturer, including OLED manufacturers, are shooting for 1,000, but for now, 600, yeah, good enough. 400 though, don't even bother. Just fucking leave that shit in SDR. Both come with the perfect for PS5 thing that they talked about, Sony talked about a while back. So perfect for PS5 is apparently the best moniker they'd come up with for this, where the PS5, when you plug it into one of these monitors, knows what the monitor is, senses it, and then auto sets the HDR settings of the console to match the monitor. Taking one step out of the loop for people that don't know what they're doing, perhaps, when setting up HDR, which is lovely stuff. Really? Would I buy a monitor specifically for that? No. But is it nice that it's there? Yeah, okay. Why not? Because most people wouldn't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to HDR. I just said a bunch of words. I must be speaking Latin to 99.9% of people. But that's why I just try and keep it simple. Like, is it under 600? Don't fucking care about it. It's that simple. The M3 is $500, while the M9 is around 900 USD. As your entry points. The M9 also comes with full array local dimming. If you don't know what that means, draw a whole bunch of fucking checkerboard squares on your TV. Let's say 800 of them. That would be a decent amount of local dimming zones. Each one of those zones can be turned off or on. So let's say you're watching, like, let's say you're shooting yourself in the foot and you're watching that really mid space movie with fucking what was it, Gravity. Let's say you're watching Gravity because you hate yourself and you want to go to sleep. You put that on and there's lots of stars, there's lots of black space and little white dots, and the contrast between those two is very important. Well, they can turn off each one of those zones to make it super black. Unfortunately, unlike OLEDs, which can turn each individual pixel off, sometimes you're going to get dim stars because of that. So the more zones, the better. That's all that is, which is obviously way better than back in the day where there were no local dimming. You just got whatever the fuck the monitor could do. So it's a little better. M3 is in that last category that we don't fucking care. Just here's the monitor. M9, a little bit fancier. The headphones, to be brief, they're headphones. Literally nothing about these headphones or anything to write home about. They look like something that you could put on your head that would deliver sound. And apparently they work with the PS5 to deliver that 3D audio thing that they took like half of their original press conference for, to talk about how fancy their 3D audio was and you could hear every fucking raindrop from every position. It's that. They can do that. And apparently they still work with a PC. So if you care about that, then by all means go for it. I didn't see any prices for them, but there are 3 models, a 3, a 7, and a 9. Bet you can't guess that it gets better as you go up in numbers. And really, at 9, you get all your bells and whistles. You get that faux leather pleather thing that sweats your head to death if you're into that kind of shit. And noise canceling functionality. You know, the bougie shit. You get that. I have no idea how much it's going to cost, but there you go. If they end up being any good, I'll let you know. But they're trying to break into this stuff. I find it kind of weird. Their naming for all of this is oh fuck. I didn't even write it down in my notes. They have a really weird, super gamery name for this series of stuff. But either way, there you go. Sony is doing their best.